Hey guys, I just wanted to give a progress report on the RTS/Warcraft 3 clone that I've been working on. I'm really happy with the progress so far, and I just wanted to showcase what I've got. I wanted to start with just going over the UI a little bit. So with this UI, it's as close to Warcraft 3 as I could get it. And this is a UI that I just got off a website. I'm not even, might be copyrighted. I don't know. Anyways, so here's where all the abilities would appear. Abilities, the buildings that a unit can build, or any units that can be trained. They're all going to appear here. And the way I've got it set up, it's really easy to get things to show up. So for example, if I click on the peasant, he's a builder. He'll be responsible for building your structures. I get a build icon. That's what that's going to be. If I click on it, it's going to show what structures he can build. That's a farm. If I click on it, it puts it on the mouse. I can place it. There's no building logic, so it just places it for now. Eventually, I will have building logic. It's all there. It just hasn't been coded in, like how long it takes to build and everything. And I'll show you where that's at and how easy it is to set up. Barracks, he can also build, and I can place that, and then I can click on them, and they show me what they can do, if they can train units, if they have any abilities or anything like that. Obviously, a farm doesn't do that. It just usually has food. In the future, it'll show how much food it gives, its health, and stuff will go here when I get that part of the UI implemented. The barracks, if I click on it, it shows what it trains, which is footmen. It doesn't currently train any, but when I get that coded in, it'll start building units and training them, and then instantiating them there for me. If I click on the footman, he doesn't do anything. Eventually, I'll have abilities that'll appear. And then I wanted to show how easy it is to get your units to build stuff. So if I wanted the footman to say build farms as well, I didn't just want the human to do it. It's actually really simple to do. All I have to do is just go into the prefab for the footman, and here I have a unit script, and these go on all my units, and they take in scriptable objects that define the unit. Right now I have art, stats, and tech tree. In the future, it'll also have things like abilities, combat, text for tooltips, and hotkeys, because I really want hotkeys. But right now I have these three. Tech tree is what's responsible for the building, so we just click on that and we can adjust it. Here are the stats for that right now. Right now he doesn't train any units, he doesn't build anything, but if I wanted to build something, like let's say I wanted to build a farm, I just add the buildable unit, the farm, and to his structures built. And if I do that, when I click on him, he should automatically get a build icon, because anything that can build gets an icon. And then, yep, there it is. And then it'll show the farm. And I can place it just like, and so now he can build as simple as just adding that unit. If I want him to train, all I have to do, right now I have a bug where it doesn't show both, but I'll fix that eventually. So if I go to units trained and I want him to train other footmen, I don't think I have peasants set up, but, or maybe I do. I wonder if I do. Anyways, alright, we'll see if I do. So we go to peasant. I just want to see if I have an icon for. I didn't. I thought I didn't. Okay. So let's see. Do I have it in this? No. Alright. We'll say that's the icon for the peasant. We'll just set that as it. And then this is the position that the icon will take. Everything you have can have a position. It's just a 2D array, essentially. So it's 0, 1, 2, 3 on the X, 0, 1, 2 on the Y. You just set where you want it to appear, and that's where it'll show up. If it's in the same spot as another icon, it won't appear. So you're definitely going to need to manage where you want your icons. I might implement a system where it checks the spots. If something's already there, then it might move it over one if it can. But for right now, this is how it works. So if I wanted to just, I guess right there at the bottom should be fine. We'll hit play, and then if click on him, it'll show the units that he can build, and then you'd click on that and it would automatically call the function to train those units. Alright, so it's really easy to have a pre-existing unit add more stuff. But what if I wanted to add a new model for to be built? What if I wanted another building or something, right? Like you came in here and you wanted to build your game and you had your own models and you wanted to get everything set up. It's really simple, and that's why I really like this system. So as an example, we'll take one of these tower. we'll go ahead and build a tower. I'll just place one in the scene to get it set up. First thing I'll need on it is a unit script. I just put that on there. It needs art, stats, and tech tree. Those are the three I have right now. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create art for it. So I'll go over here and I'll create a scriptable object. And unit art, we'll call this watchtower art. And the only thing I really need to set, okay, so the first thing I'll set, I do have a tower icon. So I'll set the icon for tower. That's not prefab. I'm not sure if I'm going to use that in the final. I was testing. Then let's see, we want it all the way over on the right, and then we want it all the way down. I want it to be right here in the corner. So we're going to go ahead and set those for the art. And then I need stats. This is mainly right now until later is for the is a building. That's important. That's not checked. The raycast will keep pegging it because I've got it set to where if it's a building, because buildings get built, the collider gets turned off temporarily until the building's done. Otherwise, it gets really annoying because it keeps shooting at the screen. Anyways, so then so set the is a building, and then we do tech tree. That's what I'm working on. Tech tree. And this would be for the units trained or built. We're not going to do any of that. That doesn't need any of that stuff. So I'll rename that to watchtower. So we'll take the three scriptable objects we just made. Watchtower, stats, tech tree. And then it needs a collider, box collider. This is just for the ray casting for when we place it and be able to click on it. And anything else I can think of? No. Okay, so then we set it as a prefab. Go here. And we can go ahead and clear it out of our scene. And then we just need to be able to build it. So all we have to do is we'll use the peasant. Actually, we'll use the peasant. Okay, and then we go into his tech tree of what he can build. And right now, I can build a farm and a barrack. So all we have to do is add the watchtower to his structures built. Hit play, and that's all we should have to do. And we should be able to see the icon and then be able to build it. So we'll click on him, click on the build. There's the watchtower. We click on it, and there it is to build. So that's the system. I'm really proud of how it's come so far because it's just really simple. You know, I know I've talked to like Pistol Pig in Discord about being sci-fi, and the way I've got it set up I think is really good for just switching out everything, which is why I want it to be an asset store, because if he wants to come in here with his own models, his own stats and everything, all he has to do is come in here with, you know, his models, place them in, add the script on there, create the scriptable object he needs for each one. He sets everything, what it can build. The units that it can train are just obviously just prefabs, you know, that you already create. Everything is just, you build it as you go. You set all their stats. Once I get everything set up, you know, you can just, if you're not going to use gold, you know, because you're doing a sci-fi, maybe use diamonds or something, you can just go into the script and change the type name to diamond, you know. But it's a really modular system that I really like, and yeah, I'm really proud of it. I'm definitely going to keep working on it, and I like where it's going. Thank you for watching.